Hey guys, here we have the 2-liter common rail diesel engine, and it has the problem with the error code P2015, and this is the version with the black plastic manifold. And to fix the problem with the error code, there is the already known aluminum bracket to fix the problem. But normally you have to dismount the whole intake manifold, and there's much work and much lines and high pressure common rail lines. It's dangerous and it's much work, and we try today to put this bracket in without dismounted the whole manifold. So first we start, I do it in several steps. First we start, put this vacuum line away. You can disconnect it here, and it's just clipped some ways, and you can stuck it down here so it's lying away. And in the next step, disconnect all the wirings that are here in the central wiring line. So I put all those away. I loosened it before, of course. Here it is different. It is carefully you have to clip out to dismount this clip. Be careful with a small screwdriver or anything, and put it out. Also the injectors, all for the pressure sensor, and when it's loose, it's loose, and you have to, this is, so now it's loose and you have a little space, and we go to the next step. So next we have to loosen 3 screws, 1, 2, and here number 3. I did it already, and we loosened the wiring before, of course. So now we can lift this fuel lines a little bit up and pull it forward. Watch these lines, but they are flexible, that's no problem. Lift the wiring and pull the fuel line a little bit forward. The easiest way, take a tie wrap, put it here, and fix the fuel line about in this position. So we get space here to work, ready for next step. So this is fixed here. Now we take the wiring, pull it up a little bit, and there is a clamp. Pull this clamp behind the fuel lines a little bit. It's pull not too much, but it's all flexible. And like before, take a tie wrap and fix the wiring with the fuel line. So this is our working area. Now we have space to work here. Perfect. So now we have space to work. We go behind here. This is the actor of the intake manifold, and down here, make it sharp. This is the lever from the actor. It opens and shuts the flaps of the intake manifold. And this screw down here, we have to lose it, and with this screw the bracket, the fixing bracket, is mounted. So here is very small space. It's a T30 Torx. We have to modify a tool, a Torx bit tool, that we can work here in this small area. So what we need to dismount the screw on the actor is a T30 bit ratchet. This is the normal version of a small ratchet, and you have this nut, the special adapter for the Torx bit. You can put it in, and this space is much too much for, you don't have so much space. So what we can use, what we need is a special ratchet. It's special for bits. You can put in a bit directly without the nut, so it's much smaller, as you can see. It's about half, but this is already not short enough. It's already too long. So what we have to do is to cut the bit about in half, so as small as possible. Maybe that you have 5 millimeters left, and the small bit we can put in, of course. Now it's very small. Perfect. Yes. Now here we have the problem the space from the bit to the ratchet. This space is too much. We don't have the space inside the engine. So what we need is a special ratchet for bits. This is a little bit smaller than the other, and the space here is very much smaller from here to here, you can see. So we use the bit here, the cutted bit. It's very small. Perfect. And this is a ratchet from Zebra. It's a German manufacturer from Wurth. Maybe you know this sign. German brand. And this is the part number. It's 0712014050. You can order this ratchet. This is the only, on my opinion, the only ratchet or the only tool that we can use for this problem, because it's very, very small. Okay. So as you can see, there is really not much space, and I already turned out the screw a little bit. You have to put it out this space about 3 millimeters. It's about the thickness of the plate on the bracket. The plate must between the screw and the actor. So just pull it out 3 millimeters. So this is the bracket. You can pre-mount it like this. Mount the plate to the bracket like this. When it's built in, it stays like this. So you can pre-mount it. Take the plate up. You go under the actor. Bring it in position, and there is the screw that we turned out 3 millimeters, and go under the actor and flip the bracket over the screw that we turned out, and then hold it in position, tighten it, and that's it. This is really hard to film, so now I have the bracket in position, and I try to put the plate over the screw. Maybe can help with this. So, okay, you see. Now it is over the screw, and you have to tighten it. So I hope you can see it. The bracket is in place and the plate is over the screw. I have to tighten the screws now. And from the back side, I hope you can see it. There on top is the bracket. I try to make good light, so this is in the middle of the picture. You can see the bracket. That's what it has to look like. So, and tighten the screws, reconnect all the wiring, and put the fuel lines in place, tighten the 3 screws and put it all back together.